Hey everybody, it's Maxwell with Amicus Settlement Planners. Wanted to talk to you about this idea of constructive receipt. And you've probably heard that term in connection with structured settlement annuities, or sometimes maybe from the defendant, or in some context related to some of your settlements. So I just want to clear up when constructive receipt is important, when you need to worry about it, and when you don't. So when we're talking about constructive receipt is essentially a tax doctrine that essentially states that even though the client hasn't physically received the settlement money yet, that they have been deemed to have received it because it's in your attorney trust account. Okay, and that becomes important only in a structured settlement annuity context. So in order to get the tax exclusion on structured settlement annuities, the way that the annuity companies have interpreted the doctrine of constructive receipt is that they don't want the funds ever to hit, the funds that are going to the annuity, they don't want those funds ever to hit your attorney trust account, because they then feel that has been, you've triggered at that point constructive receipt of those funds. And at that point, the client loses the ability to then structure those funds into an annuity where they get the tax exclusion on the interest that the annuity generates, okay? So in a structured settlement annuity context, make sure that when you're sending check instructions to the defendant, there's a cash portion that will come to your firm for fees and costs and liens and that kind of thing. The amount that goes to the structured settlement annuity needs to go directly from the defendant or the defendant's insurer directly to the annuity company's assignment company. Okay, and your settlement planner will give you all of those instructions and tell you how to do all that. So that's not something you necessarily need to worry about. Just wanted to make sure you understood what constructive receipt is and why it's important in a structured settlement annuity context. Now, often we get questions about, okay, I'm not doing a structured settlement annuity, but I am doing a special needs trust for a client. Do I need to worry about constructive receipt in that context? And the answer is generally, in most states, no. You can receive the funds in cash, settle for cash. All the funds can come into your IOLTA account, and you can fund the structured settlement, you can fund the special needs trust directly from your attorney trust account or your IOLTA account from there. And there's really no issue in that situation. So it's only in a structured settlement annuity context that you need to be worrying about constructive receipt. If you have any questions about that, give me a call. I'll be happy to chat with you about it.